There I am. Please ignore all of that. But hello. Hello, everybody. Apologies. I'm just moving some stuff around. I hope that's not too unbearable on the mic. Hello, Alexa. We're back. We're playing more of Chrono Cross. Because it's good. I don't know. I think I was, you know, I reached for a reason there, but there wasn't any real reason. It was just that's what we're playing because it's good. But yeah, last time we dealt with some ghost pirates who weren't ghost pirates; they were just regular pirates, and then some actual ghost pirates. So now, yeah, we learned from them. From their boss, Fargo, who had some kind of relation to our friend Nikki, that if we want to follow Lynx and the Dragoons to Port Dragonia, then we're going to need some kind of blessing. A water blessing, perhaps, in order to get through. And, you know, these dragon islands around El Nido, I think it's maybe time for us to pop in, have a look around, specifically to a water dragon isle, if there is such a thing. Oh, actually, first of all, the El Nido Triangle. What's this? Just a nice little spot where you can drive your boat around. I'm presuming that Rasley, our good friend Rasley, is doing the boat driving there with the power of their magic, because it didn't look like Serge was doing shit. There's also this island marble. What's going on here? Get out, humans! Oh shit. We don't want any humans here. Now beat it. We are definitely not wanted here. But look at this place. It's lovely. What is it, human? What are you doing here? You humans are an ill omen. This dates back 14 years when I was informed the humans were on their way to Marble. That day I witnessed the most terrifying storm I've ever seen. Those humans never showed up. I was sure they were swallowed by the storm. However, that very day I heard a rumor that someone had made his way through the pearly gates. Perhaps they did survive that storm. It no longer matters now. The elder who knew about this incident passed away years ago. My point is, humans are bad luck. Now leave! 14 years ago. We've heard that specific gate pop up before. Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, but the humans aren't wanted here. And you know what? Fair enough. Let's not let's not stink up where we're not wanted. And head over to Water Dragon Isle. It's hard to believe, but according to the fairies here, the legendary dragon god really exists. That thick wall of ice blocking the entrance into the underground cavern proves it. El Nido sure is full of mysteries. Now, I don't know about you. This doesn't feel particularly water dragony to me. I wonder if this conspicuous pipe here has anything to do with the current state of the place. The forces of nature are astonishing, This place we're standing was just covered with water a few days ago. But now it's run dry due to the unusual weather we've been having lately. It's not a pretty sight. Oh, it was just the weather, huh? Just the weather did this? I see you. Yeah, it's a good text box. It's one of the best ones, I think. Although I did think it would be nice to like change the text box with every stream and have a different one. But I don't know if we'll run into a new one just yet. But if we don't, I'll maybe change it around a bit. But right now we can keep the rug. It's really nice. Oh, what's this guy? Oh my god, look at this. Hold on. Look at this creature. Look at those eyes. Oh. Time to die. Oh, you know what? First, though, we should show off Mal. Who I don't think we got to see much of last time. But it's Korch's younger sister. Adopted younger sister. That'll be maybe come up. And she is one of the other characters who can steal things. And she's adorable about it. She's not she's not as good at stealing as Kid is, but you know, it's good to have variety, you know. You'll never know when Kid will get stabbed by another poison element that can only be cured by hunting a species to extinction. Find this thing at the dried up waterfall. It's kind of creepy, so I'll give it to you for free. Oh, no thanks needed. Don't mention it. I had nothing to do with it now, so see ya! Serge was given sturdy ribs. Yeah, I had a pretty good physique. Did I ever tell you I did acrobatics? Hey, that's right. I used to be a clown in the circus. There. The foot bone's connected to the leg bone. The leg bone's connected to the knee bone. Alright, I'll shut up. But seriously, thanks a lot, guys. I'm finally in one piece now. I'm sure we'll meet again, somewhere, someday. One of these days, I'll return the favor. Alright. We've found all of Skelly's bits. And he remembered that he was in the circus. What did he think he was? Why did he think he wore that? Did he think he was a juggalo? Like, why did he think he was? He had a clown makeup on. I mean, I just presumed he was in the circus. As of late, everyone's talking about the existence of dragons. We adventurers have been researching it for a while now, though. he climbed as a hobby. Climbing was his passion, but he was actually an accountant. Which you know, some might say that accountants maybe they're the real client. I mean, you know, I don't know if you've been watching the news or anything, but I'm gonna stop that bit now. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oof. Rough one for Rasley there. Now there's another character who can hit the entire enemy team with her level 3. Which actually means we don't want to use it if we want to build up her levels, because that will make it a bit more difficult to do that. Yeah, I did a bit of stuff off screen, nothing too significant. I just went and used all the iron that we got from the ghost ship to upgrade everyone's weapons. As you can see, Serge has now got like a snazzy silver swallow. Oh yeah, and I equipped Hellbound to Rasley. Because I think Rasley should be allowed to send enemies to hell. I think she should be allowed to do this to people. Oh my god, Scorpion was fucking tanked it. Synchronized dodge when it all misses is really good to me. Oh, I thought that would get them. I guess not. There we go. Rasley's classic star. Oh, so something... a lot of what I've been doing lately I can't really talk about because it's for a project that I want to... I just kind of want to like shadow drop, basically. Although I think if you follow me, you might be able to guess what it is. But I don't want to talk about it too much. But something I have done is I played a tiny bit of Lord of the Rings Online over the weekend. Just for a thing to like, it's just I have a curiosity with Lord of the Rings Online because everyone well, first of all, because I recently finished rereading Lord of the Rings, but second of all, the impression I get from the outside is that Lord of the Rings Online is like, I don't want to say the MMO for old people, but like anytime I see people talk about it, there's no toxicity really. I guess that's maybe not the wrong word, but there is toxicity, but like all of them say this is a game about relaxing and reading and walking around and looking at things. People don't use the word content. People don't fixate on progression and things like that. It just feels like a game that the people who play it, they are there to like vibe out, and that's interesting to me. And also I heard that it has like a pretty substantial like RP community, which is something I'm always fascinated by. So I played that, and immediately my impression is much better than what I played last time, because some of the stuff that was previously behind like a paywall, like being able to ride horses, is now free. But most of all, the vibe in the general chat is generally speaking a bit nicer. When I played, there were people online talking about so saying like hello everyone and greeting people as if they were regulars, which is really nice to see. Talking about like, oh, I'm having trouble with my cat lately, and it's like, oh yes, you told us about Mr. Tiddums before, and oh, what's this? Here's the thing with my cat. It was like, it was so nice. It really was like the vibe was kind of like the the backgammon, the backgammon like hangout with older people, in a really nice and charming way. It was better than the last time I played because people were. The first thing I saw in general chat was people speculating on whether Galadriel was quote unquote secretly a man. So there you go. That's like, you know, if nothing else in the world is improved, I think my experience of the tenor of conversation in Lord of the Rings Online has improved. But anyway, let's continue. Dear sirs, have you come to this island seeking the dragon god? If so, please turn back now. Due to abnormal weather conditions, the fountain has run completely dry. This island, once called the Island of Springs, is desolate as you now see. Although we can fly, we fairies aren't very strong and we can't fly too far. It's a different story if we can catch the wind, but the wind is capricious just like we are. The water dragon once reigned over this island, but that was long ago. The entrance to the underground caverns has now been completely sealed, and it is impossible to enter. Huh. We fairies are born from the morning dewdrops of an aged tree. The large tree that stands in the centre is like our fairy godmother. So, if we're looking for the water dragon, seems they're not in. I know they say abnormal weather conditions, but like, that pipe was there. It does not seem like those were natural abnormal weather conditions. The mist of the sea is an invitation to the dark, embracing the abyssal darkness where the lost souls gather. Okay, that's a Chuni fairy. They come seeking the warm and radiant glow of life, a victim to share their sufferings. Be careful, be careful. Yeah, we saw that one. Where's the... Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? A small star fell into the sea of the Triplet Isles, but that was a long time ago. So, looks like we are not gonna find any luck here. But, hey, we've, this isn't the only water dragon island that we can check out, is it? We've got another one. Oh, actually, first, before we do that, we should pay a little visit. Strange. That clock hasn't moved for ages. He's here. I'm home. That voice. Could that be you? It's me, Skelly. I've come back home. Oh, Skelly, come over here and let me hug you. Grandma! Skelly! Skelly? Why are you so thin? Haven't you been eating well? Grandma, I don't know how to break this to you, but it's all right, Skelly. I'm just so happy that you're back. It must have been very hard on you. Don't leave again, Skelly. Oh. Oh, don't cry so much. My clothes are going to get all wet. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm so happy. You always told me don't hold back tears of joy. Skelly. To have Skelly come back home to me. The gods must have answered my prayers. Oh, I thank the heavens with all my soul. Skelly has a somewhat unique appearance. But I'm so glad that he's come back. I've never seen Grandma so happy. But actually facing Skelly is really difficult. There we go. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks to you guys, I can hang with Grandma again. Ask me if there's anything I can help you with. Please. Skelly became the life of your party. And there we go. Skelly got pretty decent stats for this part of the game. His strength isn't as good as some of the other characters, but he's decent across the board. His accuracy is kind of bad, but that's something we can deal with. And he comes equipped with iron gear already. Oh, hold on. Who's called Hellsoul? Oh, there we go. He's got it. That's okay. That's fine. There we go. Switch this around. So Skelly can make the best use of where is it? Oh. There we go. Oh, it doesn't upgrade one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. Look at this team. We're gonna do great. I don't know why that, of all the Overwatch lines, is the one that's stuck in my head after all this time. Yeah, Lucio's, look at this team, we're gonna do great. Yeah, Skelly's great. He's so full of whimsy. He has a whimsical Naruto run. Oh shit, there's my controller disconnected. Ah, give me 2 seconds. Nope. Coffee. There we go. It is. It's too much whimsy for my controller to handle. All right. Okay. Let's pop back to Homeworld and check out their Water Dragon Isle. once we came back to this world and Skelly had flesh. Shit. I don't know if I'm ready for that. That sounds scary to me. I can't imagine Skelly with flesh. Let's get Kid in the party. Always like to have Kid with us for any plot advancement. Oh, actually, I know we've just got Skelly, but I think we also want... Pretty sure for this we do actually want Rasley also. Serge, find a new frame. Oh, it looks like you found it. Oh well, go ahead, take it. It's on me. Serge received the shellfish frame. Alright, so we got our new frame for this session. If people really don't like this one, we can switch back to the carpet. But I think it's nice. Oh, actually, one thing we should do. This is the wrong building. There's another me that gave up writing poems? That's a good one, Serge. I never knew you were the romantic type. Then, you know, I think I'll give the other me this. It's a compilation of all the poems I've written. Hee hee. Excuse me. Here, let me just sign my name on the cover, and... Here you go, Serge. Come on, take it. It's embarrassing. Well, send my regards to the other me. Serge received Book of Poems. Yippee! How many times is that kid jumping into that sea? Serge, where have you been? You have me worried sick. You just disappeared from the beach. That was some magic trick. Don't even think about playing that one again. Once is enough for me. Oh, it's you, Serge. Great day, huh? How's your day been? What was that? You want me to take you to Water Dragon Isle? Well, it's not too far, so I'm willing to take you there for 100G. Great! Shall we get going? There we go. So, Homeworld looks a little different from another world. There, El Nido looks a little different. There's a lot more water here than there was in another world. Oh, it's been a while since I visited this isle, but its beauty never fades. There's something strange. I don't see any of the fairies that usually dance around the pond. Oh, pardon me. There's a small village of fairies in this isle. It should be just beyond this pond. I don't know what brings you to this isle, but it's best to ask the fairies to learn more about the place. In the meantime, I'll be around here fishing. This pond is great for fishing. Yeah, it's one of these classic RPG area gimmick thing. I don't know how you would describe it, but look how pretty this place is. They really fucked it up in another world, huh? That must mean this is like the good world. And the other world is like some scary, evil, alternate timeline that we don't want anything to do with. Search for an aqua ball. No. We will want to equip. Can't remember off the top of my head. What's level 2? I think Rasley will handle the green stuff, especially the high-end stuff. There we go. All right. Did other people have like an element that they like typically associated themselves with when they were younger? Like uh like for me, I think I just thought of myself as a fire person. At least in Pokemon, like I always picked fire starters. Um, Obviously, I like darkness whenever you could do that. But that wasn't really like dark Pokemon didn't really show up that much, so I didn't really. And I was not like I was very much the kind of like Pokemon person who was I was sticking with my starter. I was sticking with Blaziken, you know. I do think it's a nice touch that you find we find blue elements on Water Dragon Isle. You will another world's another story. If you'll notice that we found iron when we went there in another world because it had been kind of like stripped mined of its resources. We found resources. We found iron, whereas here, when the land is still alive and verdant, it's we're actually getting blue elements. So something worth considering. There seems to be like some question as to whether the water or the dragon's period are like, oh fuck, a village, Fairyville is. Why did this? Rosetta, everyone, no, it can't be. Just when I thought it was a rarity to see humans on this remote isle, you all hi-ho along. Look at this isle. It's beautiful, a perfect fit for our new home. Too good for these damn fairies. You humans taught us that the world is built on the dead bodies of other species. Now hi-ho away with you, along with the fairies, to the deeps of the sea. Me sowing. Ha 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 ha. Fuck yes. Me reaping. No! No, I hate this! Because, yeah. They killed everyone. Rasley? It's Rasley! You're alright? Uh-huh, I'm alright. Where's Rosetta? The dwarves took her into the cavern. Quick, Rasley! Rosetta needs your help! Well, you never understand. You don't cherish the treasures of nature as we do. Begone with you! So yeah, we, because we, you know, destroyed the dwarves' habitat, they've decided, fuck it, and have, decided to take the fairies' habitat instead. This is actually one of the most like controversial / divisive aspects of this game. A lot of people don't like this plot turn here. I think there are. I'm trying to put this as delicately or as like kindly as possible, even though I don't agree, basically with the stance. But I think maybe people feel that it is like this is like a Spec Ops: The Line kind of moment, really, where the game is like, "Oh fuck you, you did this. This is your fault." And I, generally speaking, I think people can be quite resistant to that. I think, like, you know, Spec Ops: Line comes in for quite a bit of a kicking in this regard. I think I like Spec Ops a bit more than a lot of my friends, but I am, you know, I think this game is better. First of all, because it is actually a choice you made. You made the decision. You prioritized saving Kate, and this is the consequence. And you know, the game, like, the people who are like scolding you for this are the dwarves themselves. You know, the dwarves aren't like innocent in this. They were victims of your actions, but they are then perpetrating this violence on the fairies. Like they are being bastards in this moment. But you know, it's just like it embraces the messiness of the situation. That like there isn't, you know, you haven't been handed like the war crime button and told you have to press this to continue. Hi ho, you shall perish in the depth of the sea along with those fairies, you filthy humans. And also there's just something kind of like sick in like the kind of, you know, skin crawly nasty kind of way that these dwarves are like such silly little guys. Look at these guys. They've got little beards, they're wearing barrels, they got little, they are like the Snow White and the Seven Dwarves as dwarves. They are fairy tale dwarves. And they're doing a genocide. And in reaction to your own violence. And I don't know, I think this is like, I think this game does well by this idea. I remember, like, despite this game being like well reviewed at the time, there was like a really long period where this game was like kind of like the butt of jokes, and you see like remnants of this like online still. I think this is one of the main things that I remember. The arguments about this being bad that I'm less sympathetic to are like, people think it's preachy. People think it's like, how dare you tell me that, you know, this is like, you know, a kind of confrontational statement about the environment and the ecosystem and humanity's effects on it. And I think people can sometimes have a negative reaction to that news because they are in some way culpable within that. Like, I don't know. I think there's a defensiveness that explains at least some of the criticism. You know, I'm not here to necessarily explain what other people's opinions are, even though that's what I've just been doing with the past couple minutes. I just think this is really good. I think this is like shocking and like dark, and yeah, it's great. You human bastards, you dare defile our new lands too? Their new lands. One thing that I genuinely haven't thought about this before, but maybe it's just because I'm off reading Lord of the Rings, where Tolkien uses dwarves in this manner, like, explicitly. But I could see a, like, you know, if someone felt this was like, you know, here we have a people whose land has been deprived from them, who have come to a land that isn't theirs, and has declared it their own, and is saying that if anyone who is still here, they have to be removed. And I think there are comparisons you might make to Israel in that, and certainly, like I say, with Lord of the Rings, there is a history of people using dwarves as like anti-Semitic caricatures, and you know, I think, you know, that's literally just looking at these images now as kind of something I'm thinking of. But for what it's worth, I don't think the game is being that specific with that. I don't think that is really the game's intention here. I think it's more about, you know, the ecosystem more broadly. Hello, Beach. What you just missed is the dwarves who we displaced in a previous episode have decided to commit genocide to make a new land for themselves. So that's the current situation. Oh, and we found all of Skelly's bones. Skelly is now a member of the party after a tearful reunion with his grandmother. So that's nice. That's something good that's happened. Only one survivor here, but we did hear that there was someone else, Rosetta, in here. Let's hope they're still okay. I knew you'd come. Now we must confront you fools once again. I suppose this is fate. This ends now. With your death. Die, human scum! There is like an element happening here of like, for the dwarf chieftain, Serge is like Sephiroth. The dwarf chieftain is like Serge is like, you are my enemy. You are the great evil that has like haunted my nightmares. You destroyed everything, and I don't think Serge feels that way about the dwarf chieftain. I think this is a bit of a "for me it was Tuesday" kind of moment for him. My girlfriend was sick, guys. I'm sorry. I was. the dwarf stats hasn't really changed since we fought them at the Hydra Forest, so this is not too difficult to deal with, I suppose. Although Rasley is looking a little might want to heal. Oh yeah, especially not me. Lovely. A little waddle up to you is still so good. Ooh, new star level. So many Electro Bolts, oh my god. What strength! I can't allow our clan to be defeated here. Next. The next will be your last. Come after us, humans, if you want to save the fairies. Retreat! Tallruff! Beardruff! Oh, that one fell down! I mean, it tripped and fell on his face. Okay. Search for a magic ring! Ooh, that might be nice for Rasley, because Rasley does like to use magic. Sorry, fellas, don't mind me. Oh, nothing here. I could have presumed that, in fairness. That's on me. Ugh. I think I kind of need to be squished by a gravitational field like that. 9. We're level 12, right? We should be coming up on everyone's, like, second tier techs. Let's see, we have... Okay, not quite yet. We have one more slot for level 1 for Serge here. And for Kid. Even the dwarves use the records of fate. I don't know if I pointed it out at the time, I don't remember. But in Arnie Village, in the record of fate there, you can... The people around the record of fate say different things depending on which world you're in. In Homeworld, they say they talk to the records of fate. It's like, it's calming, it's meditative. In another worlds, it says the record of fate talks to them. So, who could say? Who could say what's going on there? I love that the music is like slightly muffled behind the waterfall. No, this treasure is mine. I'm not giving it up. You know what? That's fair. If I found the cool behind the waterfall treasure, I'd be raging if someone came in and was like, "That's mine, actually." Basically defeating a dwarf with a single whack of her wand. Search for a scaly dress. Scaly dress. For female use only. Wow. Wow. I can't believe... That's... Shaking my head, shaking my goddamn head. So you've made it this far, but you will not find us so easy to defeat. God, Dwarf Chieftain really does think he's Nemesis. he's like, I'm the motherfucker. I'm Serge's arch nemesis. We will settle our scores here by avenging the extinct Hydra and our dying homeland with your death. Look at this fucking thing. The hi-ho tank. It's some Mad Max shit. And it does like go ow whenever it gets hit, which is very funny. Unfortunately, it looks like it's a black and in, which is trouble for Serge. Thankfully, it didn't hit Serge, kid. For pretty big damage, though, she won't be able to take on one of those. Oh, nice. Throws that dwarf. That will come in handy. Alright. So what we're going to do here... Oh, fuck! I tried to run over poor Rasley! I'll just go for Serge, that's fine. Then I'm going to use Magnify to increase element damage, which does that for everyone, but it does mean... Oh, it's yellow on it. Okay, that's not so bad. Our elements packed a bit of a whop. Including Rasley's big star. Which for nearly 300 damage! That's fucking crazy. Oh my god. A drive-by killed the frame rate. Shit, Rasley's dying. Get rid of that dwarf. Hit one of the Serge. Revive Rasley. Then one more. Shit. Okay, that's fine. As long as he's buffing himself, it gives me some chance to heal. There we go. Everyone's back up to speed now. Not taking this opportunity and stealing from a hi-ho tank. She spanned the whole tank around when she stole from it. That's so cool. Damn. Oh shit! That was a lot of damage. I was like, Serge has got loads of defense. He can handle it. Nice, no he can't. Let's see. Sir, Kid is a Cure Plus, right? Actually, no, what's that on the left? There we go. God, he drive. 6-7! Rossi got hit for 6-7! Ah. Yes, okay, we got Cure Plus. And we got the field effect, so... There we go, Rasley's back up and at him. No, they're not! I've already used my revive, so... Oh, so much damage. You know, I'm not gonna say the dwarves are alright, given what they just did. But I think the dwarves might be alright. Such strength. Are we to be driven off our land once again? Is there no land on this planet where we can live in peace? Oh, goddess of fate, why are we dealt such a hand? That forest is not yet dead. The Hydra is not yet extinct. She had a whelp, though it was still only an infant. The forest is still alive and will continue to thrive. A Hydra whelp? There is still hope left in that forest. Still, you killed the Hydra. Nothing you can do can change that. But past time will not return. We too cannot advance forward, trapped by our past. That screenshot is my one-sentence review for Balatro. Not this line, the previous one. Past time cannot move forward. We will return to the forest once again. Farewell, humans. We too have sinned. For this sin, we must make amends for the rest of our lives. Someday, let us hope the children of the planet can live together in peace. Sis! Rosetta! Rasley, is she your big sister? Oh, is that you, Rasley? You were alright. Yes, it's me, sis. It's Rasley. I finally made it home. But the village, everyone's... Why are there humans on this island? Rasley, did these people bring you back here? Yes, they found me in the forest. If it wasn't for them, I would have been... So, these people saved you. Ow. Ah. Sis, it's alright. Please hold on to yourself. I'll be here with you. I'm very sorry, Serge. Let me stay with Rosetta for a little while. Fair enough, Rasley. ones that rescued my sister, Rasley? So yeah. If you didn't save the child, then the dwarves basically die out cursing your name, and Rasley unlocks her ultimate ability from her dying sister. Welcome, son of man. Now come to me. Thou needest not explain. I know already what thou seeketh here. There is naught to be surprised about. It is but a trifle for we sleeping dragons, who have dwelt upon this land for ages. Mount Pyre, the land thou seeketh, is home to the fire dragon. Unless thou quench his red blazes, it will prove a difficult journey. Take this, son of man. My breath can freeze even boiling lava. Yeah, the water dragon's great. Take my subordinate as well. He shall be useful in holding back the fire dragon of Mount Pyre. Serge has been bestowed the Frog Prince. Wilt thou change this world, or wilt thou change thyself? Wilt thou live on with thy mother planet, or wilt thou turn back on the planet and tread another path? They said that they were chased out of the forest by the humans, and they drifted down to our island. So the humans are to blame. Because of you humans, our village, our friends have been made victims. Why can't humans live in harmony with nature? Why do you continue to act the way you do? Don't you see what the outcome of your choices will be in the future? Why? Why? Rasley, you're a fairy, so come back to us. You don't have to be with those humans. Sorry, I can't return to the village. I'm still a part of the fairies. But, I'm also friends with Serge and all the others too. I can't betray them and go back yet. Sis, forgive me. I'm leaving this island. We've caused so much trouble for everybody. There's no way I can stay here now. Wait. Give this to Rasley. This is from Rosetta to you. Take it with you. Razzie received Whiskey. This island is your home, now and forever. When you've settled your feelings, come back to us. Your big sis will always be waiting for you on this island. Sis. Dear sirs, please look after my sister. Although it is a hard farewell now, time shall heal the pain of our wounded hearts. So, if we use the Record of Fate and swap in, you know what? We haven't used Lena in ages. Let's get Lena in. So the Frog Prince is a summoning element. how it works is if we turn the entire field blue, then we can use Frog Prince. It's pretty cool. I think. There we go, that's a bit better. We can give Lena the gendered dress. Yeah, like I said at the start of that sequence, the whole dwarf Hydra Forest fairy ethnic cleansing essentially is like a big contentious pot in Chrono Cross, or at least it is in my memory. But I think it's not necessarily like a the real Chrono Cross starts here moment, but it is like it's the game kind of laying down its cards, filling the table. It's the point where the things it's doing are no longer kind of, if you are picking up on it, looking out for it, you can see what it's doing. But it is like the point where it all comes home of like, this is, a game kind of about what we do to other people and the pain we cause them, and on like a personal level and on like an ecological level. No second thoughts? Then let's head back to the village. You sure? Let's go back to the village. Hey! That girl looks like me? Haha, surprised? Well, there's something real deep behind all this. You should have Serge explain it to you, when it's all over, of course. Huh? Alright. Level with me here, everybody. You're Lena, right? Your boyfriend vanished before your very eyes and then a few days later appeared. Then he appears with an exact copy of you, and your copy says, "Don't worry about it." What's your reaction to that? There is like another kind of interaction you will get. Like a lot of the characters in the game will get their ultimate ability by taking them to meet their ultimate selves, but you need to be like much later in the game for to see most of that. So for the moment, whenever it happens, it is just kind of like, hey man, what's going on? Okay. In fact, can I show off one of those real quick? Get Poshul back in our party. Good God, Poshul has so much strength. Poshul is I don't usually use Poshul that much, but Poshul's got stats like crazy. Who are you? Yeah, I'm a bit busy right now. What? Poshul? There's someone there that me have seen before. Maybe it's your imagination? They say there is at least one person that looks like you in the world. Oh, we see. Okay, no problem. Everyone's just like so blasé about it. Oh, yes. I want to point out in here. The only thing is the record of fate doesn't touch upon are life and death. I don't mind really. The only thing I really want to know. More importantly, what should I see first at the festival in Termina? Should I go catch Nikki's concert? The mermaid dance show? What to see? That's right, the record of fate records everything for us, good or bad. So when the time comes for us to bid adieu, our life story will live on in the record of fate. Think about how terrible it would be if you left your world with no record of your very existence. Every time I come to a decision, I always wonder what would have happened if I had decided the other way. Maybe I should have done this instead of that. Maybe I made the wrong decision. But luckily, we have the record of fate. It tells us exactly what choices to make. I can't imagine life without it. Every day would be filled with anxiety and fear. Just put a pin in that. Alright. Bring back kid. We'll make a quick stop in Termina and get Lena a full outfit. Oh, Lena, don't expect any special deals just because I'm your friend. Get a couple of these. Couple of these. Couple more of these. A whole bunch of these. There we go. And then a quick visit to the blacksmith. Still no eyeball. We need an eyeball to harass these next fraud. So in the meantime, I'll just get a couple iron meals. Then yeah, let's get an iron helmet. Why not? Stop in Arnie real quick because we've got a little stop to make. Hi there, haven't seen you around before. Are you from Termina? So how's it going over there? I bet everyone's really excited about the Viper Festival. What? My poems? What are you talking about? I gave up on them ages ago. You're just a stupid tree man I was obsessed with. I never did have any talent. But how do you know about that? Nobody knows about my poetry. It doesn't matter anymore whether I'm writing poems or not. Nobody would give a hoot about someone writing poems in a tiny little cafe in the middle of nowhere. Oh, a tiny little cafe in the middle of nowhere, huh? Just remember, dreams do come true. Do you honestly believe that? We live in the middle of nowhere, in this tiny village, leading small lives. Nothing's ever going to change, no matter how hard you try. That's just the reality of it all. What's this? There's no title on it. Looks like a pretty shabby book. There's something written on the cover. A message from the author? Let's see here. You will find hope within despair. One who does not experience sorrow cannot appreciate joy. Good luck, me. This is my handwriting. It is, isn't it? So there's another world? Or another me is pursuing my dream? Thank you, but I can't accept this. It just wouldn't feel right reading this now. One day, I too will write a book of poems. So just look forward to it until then, okay? Once my book is finished, I'll give my first copy to you. When the time comes, please place it alongside that one. Thank you so much. I don't know if it'll be of any use to you, but I want you to have this. Serge received a rainbow shell. That's nice. The rainbow shell is basically the rarest equipment upgrade type in the game. So it'll be a while before we get to use that, but nice little thing to get. We help someone pursue their dreams. Now it's time to finally chase after Lynx and the Dragoons. Serge, find Magma Burst. You can actually go through here without. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I was wrong. I need to use the thing. Get out of here. Oh, I forgot to use it. That's funny. Ice breath. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So you can technically go through here without getting the ice breath from the water dragon. If you do that, then the Water Dragon Island becomes... I don't know if you... I think you have to do it eventually. Maybe you don't. I'm not actually sure about that. But either way, what happens is you go there and you're too late and the dwarves have killed absolutely everybody. And there are no fairy survivors. As much as I side-eye Lena having frying pan as a weapon, does make some very good sound effects. You know what I really love? I love a digital map painting. I love in a like late 90s, early 2000s 3D game when you see a static background and it's really obvious that it's a static background. Like the cave wall in the battle scene in this area. It's so good. The goat for this obviously is you know, it's not just that, like there's like a actually extremely cool, well modeled cave entrance behind, but also good god, these guys are ripped. You know, Wonderland, Kingdom Hearts 1, shout out, fucking love Wonderland and Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, what's the emoji, Alexa? The flushed emoji. What's why would you use that one for these guys? These buff wolf men. Sorry, not just wolf men. Wolf. There's this one's a woman. I'm so sorry, Capra Grippy. The thing about summon elements is you kind of want to use them a little sparingly because you know what, I'll explain that when we actually do use it. I love this little hyena guy. Look at this. Hot doggity. Oh, names in this game are so fun. I'm glad how, like, you know, because that's also there's also an enemy called Hot Dog in the fire levels of Dragon Quest X, and I'm just glad that we can all agree that it's funny to call a dog in a fire area a hot dog. Serge found tablet. Ah! They're really here! This time, let's shake it to them for sure. Yes, I'll do my best, Pepor. Let's shake it. Get ready to shake it, as Pepor would say. Yeah, the boys, the boys, the boys! This time we shall not be beaten. I shall blow them to pieces with one of those powerful elements you bought me, Pepor. You mean one of those summoning elements? Now we're shaking. How tragically tragic. I hate to tell you this, Pepor, but I just remembered that I lost the summoning element I had with me. Huh? What do you mean you lost it? Don't tell me you dropped it, your dog ate it, or some other stupid excuse like that. You're asking for a darn good shaking if you do. No, I'm not that stupidly stupid, you know, Pepor. Actually, if you must know, that centipede monster in the Hydra marshes stole it from me. And I was enjoying that exciting expedition in the marshes up till then, too. What do you mean a centipede monster stole your element? What, he snuck up behind you and picked all your pockets with his hundreds of legs or something? No, Pepor. When I say stole, I don't mean he picked my pockets or anything like that. I mean he took it from me by laying a trap element in which my element got caught. What in Spice's name are you talking about? Would you kindly explain to me what a shaking trap element is? Well, it's difficult to explain in words, Pepor, so I will give you a demonstration. I will lay a trap in front of you, Pepor, and then get you to use one of your special elements. Alright, let's give it a go. 10-4, Pepor. Now you see how I took your element there, Pepor. I use a trap element designed exclusively to capture black hole elements. You see, each trap element only works on one kind of element. They can't capture any elements other than the ones they were designed to capture. Shake it! I see what you mean about having your summoning element stolen there. Alright, now I understand. So you can give me back my black hole element now. Oops, I should have told you, I can't give it back to you. You can't get that element back again unless another monster is silly enough to have its element captured. Huh? Well, I guess it doesn't matter, seeing as you've got your hands on it now. So, why don't you hurry up and use that element you just trapped on the enemy? Come on, what are you waiting for? Huh? You know you can't use an element until you've equipped it properly. So we'll have to wait until after this battle is over before we can re-equip it and use it. Oops. What? 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 What did you just say? Why the hell do you always have to be so damn stupid? That does it. You're in for a real shaking now. I'm sorry, Pepor. Please don't hit me too hard. They're the best. They're the best, folks. But yeah, their explanation of the trap elements is accurate. You can get trap elements, you lay them down, and when an enemy uses that element on you, you can get it. Which means that is kind of the utility of running away from enemies. If you're like up against a boss enemy or a rare enemy and you see them use an element you want, that is your cue to, if you want it, you can run away, try to get it, and then come back and get it later. You can get most of the elements from trap stuff, like in other places, but trap elements basically allow a way to get like reproducible copies of those elements, so you're not just stuck to like the one you find, etc. Also, I think that voice I went into for Salt, I think that is my canon Salt voice in my head. It's Dr. Coomer from Half-Life VR AI thing. Hello, Gordon. I'm here to talk to you about trap elements. Oh my god, Pepor is still just beating the shit out of him. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, so... you really got to try to plan if you want to use summon elements, because it's not hard for an enemy to just cast it and ruin the field effect you've got set up. But we've managed to get it, so let's summon the Frog Prince. And I don't know if we can see it once we get out of this. Let's just shake it out of here. Pepper! Look, Pepper, a rope. We can use these to cross gaps. Did you bring a rope with you? Salts. Oh, I'm sorry, Pepper. I did not bring a rope with me. Yeah, if you look at the bottom left, you will see that our level has went on. Now, this doesn't mean it reduces our stats, but basically, those stars represent basically your stock for how many times you can use summon spells. And yeah, it's as you go through the game and you get more stars, you will be able to use summons more frequently. You can replenish them in certain, like you can go to inns, which are not that common in the game, but there are places you can go, like Serge's house in Homeworld, where his mum is. You can sleep there to regain them. But yeah, it's something. It's not a huge point of pressure. Like, you know, already you've got like what, 13. It's like, unless we're summoning Frog Prince like every time, it's not really going to be a huge consideration. But if you have like a build that is built around the summons, and as you can see, summons are kind of crazy in terms of their power. They are vastly out scale any element that we've got in the game at this point. It's just kind of like a way to just put a little bit of a damper, ensure they don't completely run away with the game. I remember when I first played, I didn't use them that much because I struggled to manage like field effects. But I think managing the field effect stuff is fun, so I'm going to make more of an effort to this time, and I'm going to try and show off as many of the summons as I can. Triple fisted by a giant wolfman. The dream of many, many people I know. I think the left side takes us back to the bottom. We don't want that. Oh shit! I need to freeze this part too! Sorry guys, I'll be back in a second! Now the question is, can I get to one of Serge's heals? Well, not before Lena dies. The coverall is starting to show its age, unfortunately. One thing I also like about the summoning stuff and how it plays into the field effect things is that, if you want to use them, it behooves you to like have a pretty balanced element setup across all your characters. Like, it's all well and good to have like, you know, a pretty heavy fire focus on Kid, with you here, because she's got, you know, she's fire knit. Her fire stuff is better than the other characters. But you know, the fact that if you only have like all white stuff on Serge or all blue stuff on Lena, you're going to really struggle to have the momentum to actually build up those field effects. So it adds like an element of like, which do I want to prioritize, what do I want to think about. That is cool. Oh, I understand the gimmick here. We have to get here without freezing it. I see. Out of the way, hot doggity. We're busy. Well, a little like pop, little tap. For Kid. Ooh. Damn, even level 1 does a lot of damage. In fact, since we're here, Get the magic ring off Rasley. I might help Lena a bit more even. Is that something we want right now? I don't think it is. Sorry, let me double check something. Okay, no, that is better than the map. Okay. What this does is it makes lets us do elemental and physical attacks with Serge, which can be pretty handy. I love it when they die, when they just have like a little sliver of health left, and you can just like whack them with a frying pan, or whatever it is, as the case may be. Magma bomb. Is that worth all that trouble? Dunno. Lava Boy is that meant to be like a lover boy? Kind pun or something? Yeah, I'm not judging if it is, I'm just just noting it, really. I mean, look at that face. That's a lover boy, if ever I've seen one. Yeah, I would not mind coupling up to... I wouldn't mind coupling up to a lover boy. Oh, I think it was Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I've never seen it, but I think that sounds right in my head. The sequel to Spy Kids 3D, game over. I kind of want to watch Spy Kids 3D game over again. I don't think it will be good, but I saw that in the cinema, and I haven't seen it since, and it's just become like a huge meme thing because of course it has. Like, I'm pretty sure that's where the Sylvester Stallone stopped the fucking movie. This guy's updating the fucking TV tropes page. I think that's from Spy Kids 3D. So I gotta know, you know? Oh shit. Can I unfire that? Unfreeze that? That's a chest that I just deprived myself access to, I think. D&D product placement? Oh my god. What a sign of the times. The record of fate is whispering to me, you should watch Spy Kids 3D Game Over. Ooh. In another world, you could be someone who has watched Spy Kids 3D Game Over recently. Oh fuck. What's that? It looks stuck. Hey lad, want to challenge me to a fight? Come on, what do you say? We haven't had much choice in it. Turns out this guy's the fire dragon. Not the big guy. This guy's the fire dragon. Oof. Oh my god! Lena! Oh my god, he just knocked her... Oh my god, she's out! I don't have any more revives! This is not... This guy is fucking kicking our asses! I'm sorry for suggesting that you were of diminutive stature and therefore it was surprising that you were the fire dragon. Even though Kid's a fire innate, she still took 87 damage to that. It's wild. We lose this fight, which is very possible. If we lose this fight, I will go back and put more revives on Serge. That seems like a sensible thing to be doing. Oh, we gave him the flu! Oh. here's the problem. Oh yeah, I was gonna like, oh yeah, I can summon Frog Prince with the field effect, but Lena's fucking dead. Can't do it. But yeah, if you this is why you kind of like need to have it like set up by the time your character moves around to it. There's a lot of like planning around if you want to use the summons in a way that is cool. It really brings out some of the stronger stuff in the battle system. One of these fire elements are going to do particularly well. You know, I just have to get hit with her stamina. Oh, I do like gravity blow for that. Yeah, that's like real waste of time. Woo! Okay. We lived. Hey, not bad, lad. I'm sure I'll see you again. Alright. Alright, so, before we go further... See me in a separate slot this time. That's far enough. So, you made it this far, huh, Junior? Acacia Dragoons, step aside. Ha! In the name of the Acacia Dragoons, you ain't getting past here. This will be the end of you all. And Serge, I hate you! I hate your friend, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your great-grandma, I hate them all! I hate you, I despise you, I really, really abhor you! Looks like she can't stand you. Well then, it's time for you to die. Okay. I'm going to double check first. Yeah, okay, that's what I want. It first of all. I hate you! Damn, she's really on that, huh? Oh, shit. Welp. She has a really good item. I will maybe try to grind that out off stream and see if I can get it. But, alas. Okay, so... little bit more with Lena. So what I want is for Marcy there. I want her to use a blue element. So then we can use that to start our chain towards the frog prince. Oof. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, so first of all, Kid. Oh, she's one off. Pure Plus on Lena. Then Serge uses Ice Blast. Let's say Karsh here. And that means we've got full field effect, so we can summon Frog Prince. That's the kind of fun stuff you can put together with this game's battle system. And look at that. They're basically all done. Except for Zoa here. Nothing to it. Impossible. There's no way I'd lose. Gosh, it is almost time. Damn it. I'll get even for this. Na 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 na. Serge. If you proceed any further, there will be no turning back, no? Even so, you still wish to go, Serge? Keep going. I see. I won't stop you. But don't die. And we've seen this place before, haven't we? Just in case you forgot, Serge did dream about murdering Kid before he'd even met her. We can go for a little bit longer. Well, I do remember Fort Dragonia being a pretty long dungeon. Wasn't Mel? Did we have Mel in the party in our starting thing? I can't remember. Let me double check the bot. That'll be so. The starting sequence it selects like a random character from the game to be in your party there, and some of them, people in the pool, are not like, they aren't. You can't actually recruit them by that point in the game, but if we got Mel, she is recruitable at that stage. Yeah, it was Mel. I have to say, Mel is not a great pick for because Kid kind of does what she does in terms of the stealing. Let's see. I want someone who's. Hey, you know what? Let's get Nikki in. Nikki's been oomph. I'm gonna see if I can get any more revives to put on Serge. We do not have any more. Shit. Alright then. Fort Dragonia. Only when you fulfill the requirements can you attend the ceremony. Return the colored crystals to their Grand Master. So yeah, this is a video game dungeon. I do really like the soundtrack for this level. Same battle background from the start of the game also. We've got these googles. You know what? Actually, when we get back to the Record of Fate, we need to swap Skelly in. We haven't seen Skelly's what Skelly can do. We Dragonians are comprised of a head, body, and tail. Though I must change the order of the head, body, and tail to unveil a new path. Let it be the head, body, then tail. We're already the head, body, and tail? So yeah, this little icon will let you switch the order of your party members. I think we've already got the right setup. We're already ahead, body, and tail. This doesn't seem complete yet. Oh, I get it. Okay, so that has put the right that is the head, body, and tail. And then what we do is we will use this to switch. There we go. Thought we made some progress there, but maybe not. Maybe not. Oh well. Can I change again? Can I make Nikki in the head of the party? No, it just switches between those two. Hold on. This does suggest that in the world of Chrono Cross, people like traveling as like a 3-person party is like a kind of law of the universe almost. What am I missing here? Oh, that's the part I forgot. There's actually a button you can press to change the order of the party manually. That looks like it might progress. Yeah, there we go. I think I will go back and get that chest on my own time. I think I'm already self-conscious about how much time I spent in this room. Right, I might leave the stream there. It's been 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. And you know, it's getting late, and my brain is maybe not in the prime state it will need to be in to solve these PS1 era puzzles that require features that I hadn't realized existed or remembered existed until now. But yeah, so I'll leave it there. And yeah, it's gonna be some big stuff happening next time. Can't really say anything about it because it will give the whole game away, but I think Chrono Cross still has sights to show. It still has a big card up its sleeve that it's yet to play, and I'm very excited to for everyone to see what that is. For those of you who already know, you understand why I'm so excited. But yeah, I'll return this time next week, or you know, slightly earlier than this next week, to solve the puzzles of Fortugonia and finally confront Lynx and figure out just why are the cops after Serge? What did Serge do? Except for all the things that Serge has now done. But you know, that's it's immaterial. That's you know, Your Honor, we were tried under a different. My client is not on trial for this specific crime right now. This is highly unorthodox, etc., etc. But yeah, until then, have a lovely week, everybody, and I'll see you again next week. Laters.